Hello guys and welcome to episode 33 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as Brasilia using the Purity Affinity, and today it's time to beat up the Slavs so that they give us peace and we can move on to Mandira and take that over to stop the building of the Exodus Gate. Kavithan trying to get victory there, and over here Eridani is also trying to win the game with a Mind Flower. She's building Aegises, I think. Seems like she's tech toward that, and she's actually building them. Which is interesting, considering she's Harmony. But never mind. Let's continue the beating. We have plenty of range units to use here. So do we want to attack this battlesuit or the other battlesuit? Maybe what I can do is, if I move the Centurion forwards, I can attack with this true Aegis? No, I can't. So that was completely pointless. What about moving forward this true battlesuit so I can attack with the Lev tank? Nope, that's not going to work either. Okay then. Well, that true Lev destroyer is going to be annoying, so we'll actually move out of range of that. Not sure if they have the +3 range thing for it. That's so annoying I can't attack with that true Lev tank, because I'm pretty sure that would destroy the true battlesuit. Yes, it would. Oh, we can attack with this Lev destroyer onto the battlesuit there, and then we can use the one in the settlement to attack this one. Perfect. That works out really well. And then we can just kill off the true battlesuit and take the worker off them. Is there a worker there? Actually, yeah, there is. I thought I saw one. So another worker under our control. Let's set up this true Lev destroyer. I was hoping it would be able to attack Kuzma, but it can't. We'll just bring this true Lev destroyer over as well. Although I might want to heal it first, so let's set it to fortify until healed. I'm just going to tell that true Lev tank to do nothing. Move up the Centurion. Get this Lev destroyer down here as well. And that is all. We have a Centurion to move, so we'll do that. And now we're working with 229 energy per turn, 342 culture, and 741 science. And now I'm being offered Istochnik and Uria to peace out. Let's go for it. Not sure where Uria is. Let's annex Istochnik. And where's Uria? Ah, it's right next to it. Okay, we'll annex that one as well then. So we do have a path through to these two settlements, but that has taken a lot out of the Slavs. Wow. And that actually gives us borders with Mandira. So maybe we can get open borders now. Whoa, I would have to give them a lot to get open borders. He hates me right now. No surprise. I would hate me too. Anyway, let's choose the production in Brasilia. We will get a field reactor, and in Stanimir we'll get a institute. In Istochnik we'll get the alien preserve when it can build stuff, and in Uria the clinic. Now the other way to do this is to get open borders with the African Union.
What troubles you now, Elmo?
So let's see if we can do that.
Speak. Little one. Ignorance is blindness.
Well, they want a lot for open borders as well. So, looks like we're going to have to go to war with the African Union in order to actually get to the Kavithans. This is going to be hard. Because at the moment only my hover units can get over here. So it would be my Dragoons and my Lev Destroyer. Maybe we could just do the surgical strike thing that we normally do. Nah. We want to do this properly. Because I want to take over Madeira. We also need to worry about the Franco-Iberians. God, this is getting intense in my brain. I'm like, how do I do this? We're going to have to attack both at once, I think. And that's going to take a lot of resources. Fortunately, we have a lot of energy, so I can actually buy like a couple of Dragoons just to bolster my forces. So let's go into the victories and check out how many turns it's going to take. 21 for Eridani to win. And has Kavithan actually settled any of her settlers yet? No. So I think we have to deal with the French first. And that's going to be pretty hard, I think. Let's start moving my units up there. It's going to take a while to move all of them. So please bear with me. Make sure I have a Centurion front line. And the battlesuit can move up towards Liqueur. Did that even move? I don't think it did. There we go. Centurion can go up there as well. This Aegis can. This Lev Destroyer can go up to Fidel. We shall put one in Gran Exito. And another one nearby. Dragoon can head up to Fidel's so we can kill off this Mine Flower quickly. Same with this one. Some more Lev Destroyers. We have so many of these now, it's ridiculous. That's using up all our floatstone. And this Warden can go up to Fidel as well. So I think that's all my units moved. Let's move my Predators up. And I can also spend my money on some melee units. So we're going to get a couple of Dragoons. Going to buy one in Berat, and we'll buy one in Mava as well. That will do nicely. So the Devastator didn't get a chance to shoot down the Slavic Deep Space Telescope, but that's okay. We can just send these straight up to the front line with the Franco-Iberians. And I reckon we'll be able to take out the Franco-Iberians before we need to deal with the African Union and Kavithan. And maybe by then we can get open borders. I was really hoping that he offered me Konechno, but he didn't. He offered me a Sychnik instead. I actually thought Konechno was a Sychnik, which is why I accepted the offer. And it looks like the Slavs want to fall into the same trap again, but I don't really need these favours anymore. I may as well give him the geothermal. Don't know what he uses it for. I think it's just to make satellites. I think you can build satellites using geothermal.
The best lesson the Raptor can teach. To achieve comprehension, you must yield to assimilation. None survive without wounds. None go forward uncompromised.
Alien hybridization has finished. We now heal in miasma, and we are immune from it. That will actually help us a lot attacking the Franco-Iberians, although I don't think they have much miasma on their lands.
You only have to look at the ecosystems outside to get a masterclass in power systems, combat tactics, engineering, applied genetics, interpersonal relationships, and love.
Level 5 harmony reached.
We discarded the booster rockets which got us off Earth. Why shouldn't we discard some of those Earth genes, now that better ones are available?
And level 6 harmony reached, so we actually heal in miasma now. Even more so. So yeah, there is literally no miasma on on this land. That's funny. Would have been better off using that to take on the Slavs. Anyway, I think I'm going to rebase these predators to Fidel. At New Hope, we can work on an alien preserve, and in Jimboomba we shall get a civil crash. At Berat, let's work on a biofactory. And getting all of this harmony affinity actually is going to allow us to build some of the culture buildings. So maybe we can now think about researching those. Not sure quite where they are though. Let me see. This may take a little while. Got to check all of them. Is it synergetics? Yeah. Microbial mine. 7 in harmony we need to make that really useful. Maybe if we get photo systems first, then we get the extra food from plantation improvements, and then we can work towards synergetics because we'll have the extra harmony affinity. We'll do that. Pretty much running out of text to actually research. Let's move these dragoons up to Fidel. We have a nice mag rail leading all the way there now thanks to my workers. And we have another predator. Let's move it to Berat, and then we can move it to Fidel. And we'll get the Devastator to continue on his way. And it shouldn't be long until our units are in position. Then we can declare war on Eridani again. We expect 20 turns until martial law finishes.
Torgowlia opiera się nie na potrzebach, a na sprawiedliwości.
And did I accept the last one? Oh well, let's just keep giving them geothermal. I think I did, yeah. Continue getting favors with him. We've already made him declare war on Kavithan. And I think he's still at war with her. So evil. Set these units up to air interception. Just going to tell that Dragoon to do nothing until the other units catch up and I can see where they all land. At Fiel, let's work on a biofactory. At Axiom, we can get a field generator. And at Rahi, a laboratory, I think. Yeah, let's get a laboratory. Our Covell Ops in Megan can siphon energy. And again, we have 2,000 energy. So we can probably buy more units. I'm thinking maybe another Dragoon. Yep, let's buy another one. You can just see how many units we have moving about now, it's ridiculous. In a couple of turns, all our units will be in position. Every time we take over new land, you can see all my workers just swarm to it and place terrascaping everywhere. It's mental. They also connect out with mag rails, which is really cool. It's actually really, really useful. So more production choices. Let's get a mantle. Actually, let's not, because that costs floatstone and we want to save our floatstone at the moment. So we'll get a civil creche. Intrigue level decreased to 0 in Citadella. That's good. I still think we have counterintelligence there, so that's probably why that happened. Terravolt in Harta can be worked upon, and the Alien Preserve in Fidel. Just tell all these units to do nothing. And skip another turn. Great. Now the reason I'm not telling them to sleep or fortify is because I want to keep them awake. If I keep them awake, then it'll make it a lot easier transitioning into the war. You can see Rodimir being attacked constantly by enemy predators. I'm really not sure if Kavithan is going to be able to settle any of her settlers from the Exodus Gate, because she's really close to the edge of the map. And she must have a lot of settlements there to make her borders that big. Oh, I accidentally fortified that Centurion. Don't want to do that. Wake him up and tell him to do nothing. So many units to tell to do nothing. The Sego can work on a Xena fuel plant, maybe? You can see we're starting to get our hands on a lot of Harmony affinity buildings. Let's get a cloning plant in Masego because that gives us health. Another Dragoon to move up here. Eridani has decoded the signal. She's a bit behind the Slavs. But still, she could go for the contact victory at any point.
Like the sun, I shine upon my disciples. Like the flowers, they turn to me and blossom.
So photo systems is finished. We can actually build solar collectors to increase our energy. And we get +1 food from plantation improvements as well. We now have level 7 harmony.
It is inevitable that we will become part of this new world, because you cannot participate in a system without being complicit in it. Embrace your complicity and move to acceptance.
So we don't really get anything from increasing our harmony, other than the fact that we can now work on synergetics, and when that's finished we can get the microbial mine. We can start using up some of that xenomass. Now at Manuel, let's get a Teravolt, Carla. Let's work on something that gives us production first. I think we've worked on everything that does. So let's just get a laboratory. And Fidel can get a Teravolt. So, nearly done with moving all my units into position. Just got to tell them all to do nothing at the moment. Actually, I'll make sure that one fortifies until heals. Oh, never mind, it already is. And yeah, I think we just have to wait one more turn maybe. And we can attack the enemy. Now we have 1,483 energy in reserve. We're getting condemned by Australia. Fine by me. What's Australia going to do with their one city? They're lucky they're still alive. Pan-Asians want some petroleum. Gonna refuse that. Because I'm probably going to start making solar collectors soon and I need the fuel to make them. So let's start work on a grow lab in Santo Adrio. Maybe even a biofactory first. In Pembella we'll get the holosuite. And the Shagun. Is it now time to attack the Franco-Iberians? It could well be. Let's do it.
Que veux-tu, espèce de malotru?
Shoot down her deep space telescope. And we can now move our units into range here. Look at that. Beastly looking thing. The Carver. I swear they've upgraded how that looks, because that looks more badass than ever. We have our Aegis here. Can we attack that? No, we can't. What about my true Lev tank? Yep, that can hit it and do a lot of damage. I need to build more of these, because they do so much damage to enemy units, it's ridiculous. Almost as much as my true Lev destroyers. I'm not sure if this can hit that. I don't think it can. Just going to move forward these units so that they can cover the advance of my other ranged units. And this true Lev destroyer can actually hit the Carver. Wow. I did a nice amount of damage to units surrounding the tile. So yeah. The true Lev destroyer bombarded an enemy Carver and destroyed it. Move this Devastator onto the canyon tiles. You can hit the Kerr, I think, this turn maybe. No, not quite. Unfortunately, there's hills in the way. Maybe this one can. No, it can hit Prosperity, though. Can this one hit Prosperity? No. Right, let's move the Warden back there. And maybe I can move the True Lev Destroyer onto that tile? No? Never mind then. It's going to be a bit of a fail first turn. Let's hit Prosperity with this True Lev Destroyer. I'll move this one round so it can hit Prosperity as well. And it looks like I'll take that first. Before Liqueur. Gonna fortify until healed that Aegis. Maybe we'll actually see how that attacks this time round. Do I want to move the Dragoon into range of Prosperity? I guess I may as well. Then I can just move all these ones in as well. We have a lot of units to move on. And what's this Warden doing? Kind of in a sticky situation there. Let's send him round to Fidel. True Battlesuit on Fidel. And actually just move out and fortify until healed. Probably should have left him on the same tile if I was going to fortify until heal him. But anyway, I think that has been my time. So unfortunately I am going to have to leave it here. We've started our war with the Franco-Iberians to kill off the Mind Flower, so we'll be doing that in the next episode. We'll also be looking at a way to attack the Kavithans. They have a city there, Mandira, with 29 population. I think that's the most populated city in the entire playthrough. Yeah, I've only got 21. Tiangong has 27. So that settlement, a beast. But that's all for now. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.